Happy Saturday. The rest of the switch crew is going off on a train ride for a few hours. We've come over to Dahlonega, Georgia, to the Consolidated Gold Mine. Standing here by one of the original entrances to the gold mine. This mine is over 100 years old and sits just below Walmart up above here. So we're gonna go in, take this tour, go about 20 stories down underneath the Walmart. Maybe some goodies fall through or gold falls off the wall or something, but we're gonna go in here and check this place out.
And about 200 feet underground, about a quarter of a mile.
200, wow.
Yeah. But hey, while we're going 200 feet underground, this mine right here actually goes on for about 4 miles.
Nice.
Yep. Now, how many of y'all want to walk 4 miles today?
Yes.
All right, well, y'all must have beaten the weeds because there ain't no way I'm going 4 miles, especially since I've been this like 3 times. So I'm not going 12 miles. As y'all might notice, it is pretty wet out today. So when we're going down this hill right here, just please hold on to these handrails. However, about halfway down, the handrail does end. You can hold on to those walls and brace yourself. Jacob, if you feel anything slide when you're holding on to those walls, you don't worry about that, okay? There's some salamanders that live down here. We have Larry, Gary, Jerry, Terry, Mary, Barry, Blueberry, and Fred. Usually they don't bite you too hard, so you should be okay. So if you want to follow me, let's go see some really cool stuff. Sitting inside of that quartz there actually is gold, even right now. See how many? Or you pull out your hammer, it says, I gotta warn you, gold inside of these rocks, about the size of a 7-gram baby. So, I want you to consider this. That 54 pounds of gold they found up there wasn't gold chunks, basically a bunch of that gold. As I said, where do we see that quartz ever around? Every time you see that white quartz right there, I want you to think about how much gold is inside these walls. Okay? Do that for me? Awesome. Then, someone had a whole lot of his hands. So if we're working on this, typically known as the new guy. There you go, Barry. Go ahead. I want you to take that in. Inside this hole right there. Let me help you out. We'll push it down. There you go. Now push that all in. Awesome. Down here. I want you to stand right here. Stand right there, and I want you to pull out the hands just like that. Okay, can you reach that? Okay, you don't want to hold it right there because definitely you try to come over and play the hammer. Hold it right there. There you go. And then go over here. Perfect. Go and hit it. Yeah, go and hit it. Perfect. Now here's what you can do. There you go. I want you to keep doing that, okay? There you go. Hold on to that and go gentle. So don't miss their fingers. Awesome.
Nice. Good job. That water's cold.
It is a solid 50 degrees. That lake is like 6 feet underwater, someone has to change it every now and again. And
Yeah, that's it's all water. Underwater.
there's a double rock down here. Folks, if you want to follow me over here, I want to show you what I think is probably the most dangerous drill to be working on down here.
Oh yeah, there he is. See him? The salamander, see the big head and the toes?
You ever see it down shaft like this? This is called a stone. We think this drill was just made. This right here, it took the miners about a month and a half to do all this work. However, after all that work, they didn't find even a single piece of gold. Now the sad part about this story is that all this had to be done using this. Now, as y'all can probably see, this is called a stope. However, it also earned a pretty horrible nickname. This was often referred to as the widow's peak. Now, the reason this was so dangerous to work on is because of all the sparkly stuff you can see on the wall. Now, that sparkly stuff, that's all silicone. Now, y'all all eat beef jerky before, right? You know those little packages in there, they tell you don't eat, but it actually tastes really good? Yeah, that's what that stuff there is. Also, I'm just kidding, you shouldn't do that stuff, it's really bad. But when you're drilling with this rock, you can break and loose a lot of that silicone. You have to breathe it in. Eventually, miners would develop something known as silicosis, which is also known as miners. Now, y'all are familiar with the term black lung for gold miners, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's about the same thing that happens to your lungs when you get that miners. So miners on this machine here, average life expectancy of about 35 years old. So you really didn't want to be a miner back in the day then. Fortunately, they did find a way around this whole miners on silicosis issue. But I'm not supposed to have later if you want me to. Instead of coming this way.
The bad part. The ceiling collapsed a little bit. Us folks over 5'7", we gotta kind of crouch down and duck. Another day.
Only 10 feet through this rock, you have to use about 96 sticks of dynamite. Now, Jacob, you look like a smart kid, so I got a math problem that I won't answer for later, okay? How much dynamite they have to use to go 4 miles down here? 10 feet will take you 96 sticks of dynamite. I'm not expecting the answer right now, obviously, because I'm not even a calculator, so if you do get that answer, let me know, I'm gonna use it on my next tour, okay? But after you fill all these holes with dynamite, you tie all those fuses together. Then you tie those fuses to a 3-minute timer fuse.
And run.
You light it, and yep, you got it first try. Which I have to say, a lot of people that I've asked that question, what do you do after you light that fuse? You'll be surprised how many people run is not the first words out of their mouth. Got a lot of people that say they're just gonna blow up. And do you want to be here when you blow up, Jacob? I didn't think so. So, you have only 3 minutes to get from here back up that outcome. Easy. He knew exactly what I was about to ask. Okay, but we're gonna rephrase the question. Do you think that sounds easy to do in the dark? Changed your mind pretty quickly then, didn't you? That's exactly what miners have to do. Because these lights we got now, obviously they didn't have back then, but they did have some kinds of lights now. Now, Jacob, who invented the first light bulb? Do you need a phone in front? Do you need a phone in front?
Yeah, yours has a phone.
I was gonna say, you have a phone, you can call someone. Yes. You do got me there. There is no service down here. But anyways, do you have the answer, Jacob? Okay, I'll go and give you the answer.
Edison.
A little bit louder.
Edison.
Now down here, there's a couple problems with the Edison things. First problem, they weren't dealing with Fridays once we got down. The other problem is they would work the same exact way as Christmas lights. Now, Jane, do you know what happens if a single light on things Christmas lights goes out? Exactly right. So if you're walking in for work one day, you hit your heart out of one of those light bulbs at the entrance, those miners a little bit further in ain't gonna be your friends anymore. Do you think we're friends? Yeah! Then in that case, since we're friends, I'm gonna turn out these lights. All right. 1, 2, 4. Since we've been talking about dynamite this whole time, might as well show you the only light you would have when you're blasting dynamite.
You light it up.
Yeah, how awesome would it be if this just started sizzling? But this here would be the only light you could have when you're blasting dynamite. Now,
Dark again.
most of you can see a problem, seeing as that's an open flame right next to a bunch of explosives. So that's being a little bit careful. So your process of blasting dynamite is always something like this. You bring that candle over here, and you light your fuse. You quickly realize that this probably isn't a great place to be in. And you have only 3 minutes to get from here back up to that outcrop. This is your only light. You gotta move quickly. Obviously, you're better problem than that now, can't you? So instead, what the miners have to do, they would put one hand on the wall and follow it all the way back up to that outcrop. But the miners that were doing this job, they volunteered. They'd be getting paid extra to do so. That means if you were up there in 3 minutes, those other miners weren't going to come down here looking for you. You can't do a job, so you signed up. This drill right here has been sitting down here for about 121 years. Now, after all that, believe it or not, it still works. So, I want to turn this thing on for you, but before I do, I gotta warn you, this is going to be a little bit loud, okay? So, I'm going to recommend y'all go and cover your ears, but if you need to, you can wait up on that mic part. I know going around the corner does mitigate that sound just a little bit. All right, is everyone ready? Yeah. All right. Y'all ready down there? All right, count of 3, I'm going to get this thing started. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I got a good 6 or 7 seconds to go out of that one. I just put in there, only about a quarter of this thing's power. Back in the day, this was 4 times louder than what you just heard, and they were beating into the rock. So the miners that were working on this machine, they would completely lose their hearing in just 3 months. You do got yourself a piece of gold here. Just make sure you don't go around showing us off, otherwise you might get yourself some really good friends. They might not like your personality. Good luck.
amethyst right there.
You won't let me have it.
And you, what?
It's my prized possession.
No. This should be your prized possession. That's an emerald right there.
Yeah, I got a bigger piece than yours. How do
And
you
this
know?
is a garnet. That's a garnet, which is January's birthstone, and it's very beautiful, deep red. You got a sapphire, another sapphire.
What color is a sapphire? We just discussed this.
Anything but red.
Every color except red. If it's red, it is a
Ruby.
good job.
Right, the same properties, same exact properties, just how they're heated. This actually looks like a topaz.
It's a homeschool science lesson.
Nice. A citrine. That's pretty cool. Smart. These are jasper. Now jaspers, the Native Americans would use those to make arrowheads and spearheads. I love jasper. Is really cool, and it comes in a lot of different colors. And that is a beautiful amethyst there. That's a pretty jasper.
Wait, what is it?
See, I like them like that when they got different layers to
I
them.
don't remember.
This is a tiger's eye.
Those are really pretty when they're tumbled out.
That's a nice amethyst.
Yeah,
It's got a nice color to it.
but it's not sticky.
This is green calcite. Dalmatian jasper,
You
jasper.
got a bigger one.
Now you know what the Native Americans use. These are everywhere. This is a sapphire, but it's a white sapphire.
Let's see how it's
Labradorite. It's a ruby. Use a black light, it'll show you. Now it's actually a purplish color, but because it's a ruby, it shows up red. And I can see this little tiny diamond, it's blue. It's showing blue because it's a diamond. This is a smoky quartz. That's what this is made out of. Emerald. You got 3 pieces of amethyst, girl. What are you talking about?
This is bigger. Yeah, but
Bigger's not always better. That's a nice citrine there. That's gem quality there. That's nice. This is agate. See all the lines in there?
yeah.